Back with another video. Chrisean Clocks Everybody Tea. Sis Tesehki, what she did to her, and she said she don't blame her because they were too young. Sister Chasity with all the drama. And Jay and Marsh, them talking about her, but she said she won't say too much because they're her friends. Or should I say, they were her friends. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of my videos. And go ahead and share it if you like. Make sure you comment down below for the algorithm, y'all. We got to get this algorithm going, get these likes up, get these views up, comment, all of that stuff. But anyway, Chrisean is on live and she's talking about all the tea. She's talking about everything. So she's talking about her sister Tesehki, and everybody's like, what's going on with that? Like she said, Tesehki thinks she forgot about it. Like she said, both of them were young, and she admits that. But she said it happened. Some family members knew about it, some family members didn't. And like she said, I'm not the only one that been saying it. And she has been saying this for a long time. People trying to say, oh, now that Tesehki is so big, she want to bring it. No, she said this before Tesehki started getting on the show. A lot of people knew her. Tesehki was doing music before that, and some people knew her. But a lot of people didn't know her to Chrisean and to baddies and stuff like that. That's when she got big, and people trying to claim that Chrisean was saying this because she's trying to mess her up. Chrisean has been saying this for a long time. She was saying this before I even knew who Tesehki was. Like, she was saying this stuff for a long time, but like she said, she don't blame her because they were both young, but she needed to say what she needed to say. She felt like she needed to get off her chest, and like she said, she wasn't the only one. Her nephew and everybody was talking about it and all that type of stuff. And then she talks about her sister Chasity, and how basically, I guess they kind of fell out here or there because she stopped giving Chasity money. She was giving Chasity money, and like she said, she can't just keep helping everybody all the time. She not like making money like that. She making good money, but she can't do everything for everybody. It's 12 of them. 12 siblings. That's a lot to help and try to keep afloat. And so Chasity would be calling with all the drama and stuff like that, trying to get her attention and all that stuff like that. Then she talk about Jay, and she talks about Marsh. She talks about basically how they was talking about her, and she feels bad for Jay. Jay got a lot of, mental situations going on. She talks about Marsh and how they try to do music and all this stuff, how they all stayed in the house together and how much money she put down, basically since she paid the bulk of the money for the house, and how they've been talking about it. But she said she ain't gonna say nothing bad about them. Those were her friends at one point, but she ain't gonna say nothing negative. She don't feel like none of that is necessary. And I give her that. She seemed very calm when she was talking about the stuff she was talking about when she's talking about her friends and her sisters and stuff like that. Like she said, she forgive her sister. She basically seemed like she wants to let all of this stuff go. But she wants her to know, like, I do know this happened. This did happen. Don't try to make me look like I'm telling the story or try to make me look some type of way. And then when she was talking about Junior and all the stuff that happened with Dad and saying like she tried to make me look some type of way and then talk about, all of that type of stuff. So she seemed like she was cool with the whole thing and basically just ready to let all this little negative stuff go. Sometimes that stuff hold on to you so much. You just need to let it out. You need to say something about it. But at the same time, you need to say something and then you're like, okay, I need to let it go now. I just needed to get it out though. It's her choice to get it out. It happened to her. Nobody can say that she can't say what happened to her. Sometimes you have to talk about it to get it out and then you feel better about it. But anyway, let's go and watch this.
But don't get me wrong, I love Marsh. Y'all keep saying I love Marsh. I love my other homegirl too. I won't never mention her name because she just, I don't know, she need help. You feel me? Like, I love Jeanette. I did love her. But you know what I'm saying? People go through things. We split apart. She said what she said, but it was just like, you feel me? Only reason why I feel like it's nothing really to address with my friends is because, so me and Marsh, I only fell out with everybody because I feel like if I associate with some party, I'm dealing with them somehow. So I cut off all associations for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would say what Marsh did and what she fucked up at and what had me fucked up and what I was doing for her and what I did for her and her Nick. Like, I can go on the list, I can pop my shit, but I respect, like, I don't know, I just respect them too much to talk shit. Cause it's like, for what? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, everything that I'm going through right now, I'm really like, for what? You feel me? Like, all right, cool. You beef with me. You want to talk shit. Cool. You got no motion, though, after you talk shit, though. Because what are you pushing? Music? Are you pushing a career? What are you doing? Because don't get me wrong. I put that money down for that $2.8 million home. I lived in that motherfucker. I had open arms. I didn't have to have my friends move in with me with their nigga. And the clock their nigga, when you fuck with a nigga, you go live with them. You don't have them come live with you and your best friends. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I'm not even ready to clock them right now because this is not about them. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, everybody was living off of me. Like, living off of me. Like, you feel me? So, you know? So when people start clout chasing and it's just, it's like, I could say so much, but again, like, I don't really want to. Yeah, I need to do my hair. Huh? No, they was, okay, so this is what I feel like. I feel like this with any relationship, anybody, right? If God is not really centered in y'all relationship and y'all do other things like party and shit, say you're going through a lot, mixed with going through a lot, but no therapy, no nothing, no solence. I feel like I probably enabled my friends a little bit just because, like, okay, Marsh, she always had it just because, like, okay, Marsh, she always had on and I'm hitting every show, right? I'm hitting every show, picking up money and all this other stuff. At heart, they should have had content, product pushed out. Like, they always had my credit card. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was in this shit together. Like, together. Like, Marsh was Marsh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was everybody. Everybody was themselves. But everybody was, like, supporting me, but not supporting themselves. Do that make sense? Like, and then when I decided to take off because I had warrants, I was on a run. I just had a baby. A lot of stuff going on me. And my baby father get locked up. He's like, hey, I need you. What's going on? Yeah, tap in, whatever. So when I decided to switch up my whole formula of going the fuck up, my friends decide to, let's do music. Let's drop, like, why y'all wasn't doing this while I was doing it? Do that make sense? Like, so I feel like that was one thing. Two, I feel like we could have probably stayed friends if everybody, like, personally was real with themselves. Like, I had no evil vendetta with Jay or Marsh. I love them both. If I felt mistreated or disrespected, I voiced that. I never was like, oh, like, I said it to your face. Like, Marsh, me and her, we talked, boom. Jay, she's kind of like, That's what I'm saying. I got a soft spot for Jay, bro. Like, I know what she went through, what she suffered from, like, mentally. It's hard for me to throw it up in her face. Did that make sense? Like, I can't talk shit about my friends, my ex-friends. Like, I can say, like, yeah, we fell out, we don't fuck with each other, but I really can't. I necessarily can't go in on a line of, like, I'm not gonna call them broke. I'm not gonna call them nothing. I'm just calling the situation, it failed. Like, our friendship thing failed. And I feel like it only failed when I took off. And when I took off, I got to see everybody who they truly are without me working. Marsh always been a hustler, always had a job. Jay, she was a person that she tried different things and never stick with it. But I genuinely just, I don't know, I have 12 siblings. So it's like, coming to LA, befriending people, boom, I blow up, I get some real money. They always used to have my cards, always. I don't care how much money I gave them or what I gave them or what they took or whatever, right? It's not even about that. It was really more so the friendship. Like, we didn't care how much money we had. We didn't care what happened. When things happened to me, it happened to them. Like, they went through stuff with me. Like, we was all together. So when I feel like when she was crashing out on the internet, it was more so like her responding to hating fans. Like, and then like getting sucked into like, to lie on my name and bash me. But it's like, you too grown to be acting like that. You 30, y'all 30. You feel me? Y'all older. Y'all mad at a little girl that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I can't explain it. Like, it's just all false. Like, don't try to say stuff to like make me look like, oh, I was on that and I'm on that. Like, no, bro. Like, chill. Like, she got to talking about my son and all this other stuff. Like, out of all people, you mentioned my son trying to play with me, knowing like that's not even funny. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because while she's talking shit about me, she was in a crazy home. She probably, like, it's stuff that I know because I saw Marsh at the nail salon. In the nail salon, like, you know, Jay, and it was like, no, let's talk. Like, you don't wish people the worst even when they not your good friend type shit. So when I heard things about Jay for Marsh, and I saw Marsh at the nail salon weeks ago, and she said, what's up with the baby? We kept it real short, very, like, you know, cordial. That's it. And you feel me? But we kind of caught up a little bit, and I really didn't have much to say for real, because it's kind of like, I still don't have nothing to say about my friends. Like, I don't even know how to like tell all her business without feeling like it's fucked up, you know? Like, but yeah, it's just respected. Then you have your perspective on, like, your perspective on both sides. Like me, I feel like when I stopped associating with them, they low-key envied who I really was in real life. Like, you know? Like when she was popping in all this other stuff and going back and forth with like texting Chasity and stuff. I don't know. I can't explain it. I feel like the internet really just ruined relationships, and then too is it just exposed people. Like, go through a season when you're not on nothing, right? And you're purposely like handling things you're going through. So it's like a quiet season for you. So during your quiet season, you lose people because of who you was. You provided whatever. Like, I can't explain it. I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's just hard to speak on shit like that. Like, it's just hard to speak on, it is. And then like, whole thing with my sister, Chasity. I love Chasity, but Chasity is like see, it's like I got, like, it's, okay, let me put this here. So when I start putting my boundaries down, I stopped sending money to my sister Chasity. I stopped associating with myself with her for real. She'll text me with drama to get my attention. I'll respond like, what are you doing? Stay out of it. Right? She ride with me, she my sister, right? While I'm like, but when I was catering to her, getting her car fixed, all type of stuff. I don't know. It got pounded to a lot because the guy that fixed it, I had to pay an extra $700, like, whatever, right? It don't even matter, right? Soon as I let go of my association with her and my resources of who I was to her, she picked a side because that side was needed. Like, okay, she picked Latifah's side. She only picked Latifah's side because frankly, both of them need each other at the same time. She don't got no money. She probably, because I'm not responding. Tifa low-key beefing with me because of the internet and whatever. She saying I said this and this and that. And it was just kind of annoying because it's like everybody in my family know I'm not lying about what actually happened to me, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, y'all think I want to sit up and say what happened to me when I was a kid because nobody was watching us? All right, cool. That's one thing. And then two, y'all acting like I was the only person that said something. Like, well before my nephew was sharing his testimony about stuff, and I never got up. I got up on here and voice what was actually the beef was because it's like y'all. I feel like she probably don't. She didn't remember she did that to me probably till I mentioned it. Like, oh, she must have forgot. Like, yeah, I was a kid, but I didn't forget it. But did I bring it back up to certain family members? Yeah. Only certain people knew about the situation because everybody will always be like, so what's up with you and Latifah? Why y'all this and this and that? And then it's like, I don't know. She react a different way. I respond. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't explain it. Like, me saying what I said wasn't to drag her or bash her name or stop motion. Nothing. You feel me? It was just a voice of why we are the way we are for real. Because I think she think that I forgot. Do that make sense? So I don't know what that's about. And then like, I don't blame her. I don't blame her because it's like, you was a kid too. I don't blame her. It's just like, what the fuck? We was close back in the day, but I feel like we was only close because I was like a kid in her eyes still. And then when I started developing like boobs and fame, shit like that, it was kind of like like if I had a problem with, or I didn't like my sister, or I didn't want her in the spotlight, I wouldn't have had her on my TV show. I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have made it a thing as if like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to do the things I did. You feel me? You feel me? She tried, and people in real life, and that was never the case. Does that make sense? As far as everybody, for real. Like, my siblings, the only person I know, for real, I mean, I know all of them. You know how you think of like one sibling that you don't really know like that? Yeah. It's all 12 of us, but it's kind of like fucked up. But I don't know. Like, I feel like if it was an off-camera conversation, we was kids, she'd probably catch a defense. So it's like, you know. Am I returning to baddie? No. I do whatever my husband tell me I can't. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my tea on everything. That's my take on everything. It's wild. That's it. Like, I don't know. You just be seeing people and how they play. You just be like, okay. You said where I'm at mentally? Mentally, I think I'm matured, for sure. Like, mentally, like, stuff used to have such an impact on my heart, whereas though it hurt. Like, I know y'all used to see when I used to cry a lot, and they'd be like, my heart hurt. I don't hurt no more, which is cool. What I do is I adjust. Like, I adjust. I don't. Nah, I'm just reading y'all what y'all saying. Thanks for the gifts, y'all. This is nice. Y'all paying me for nothing. And thanks for the likes. Give me 2 million likes. I'm at 400K right now. Give me to 1 million, y'all. Like. Cause I can see y'all. Nah, it's like, okay, so one thing I didn't like about not responding, it make it seem like as if like I'm above the situation when really I'm a part of it. So it's kind of like, all right, I hate not responding because it's like these narratives and people that's opt up, they click up and then they start saying the same thing and they start saying like they start clicking up. So then like people like, fuck that shit. That's how you know when you're doing something right, when all your ops click up. Real shit. Hey, man. See, I can go down the line of people. Like all my siblings. But I genuinely love all my siblings. Like, I genuinely love them. You feel me? Cause this is what I think what happened for real. I feel like I feel like I only respond to people when they mention me. Like, you know? Like, I don't mention them. Only person I fucked with baddies, genuinely, that show me respect back. Scotty.
So how y'all feel about this? Do y'all feel like, yeah, you know, she needed to get out what she needed to get out when it comes to her sister? Chasity was doing a whole lot, wanting a whole lot. And she just can't take care of everybody. And she just needed, I feel like she needs some healing. They all need some healing. They all been through some stuff. They all talking about the things they been through. They all need healing. And Tesehki was saying that she taking her story that happened to her. Might have happened to her too, but, you know, Chrisean is saying it happened to her, and her nephew is saying it happened to him from her. So, you know, they all need some healing, basically. I feel like they need to talk about it and get it out there, holding it in. And Chrisean just couldn't hold it in no more. She needed to get that stuff out. But anyway, y'all comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Banger Plate Games, subscribe to Trish World, subscribe to Brown Sugar. Make sure you check me out on social media. Check out my shop. Check out my IGT page. Shop with your girl. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, be blessed.